Welcome back to our channel, where we dive into intriguing topics that shape our understanding of human behavior. Today, we're exploring a fascinating subject, the importance and effects of a person's first name, particularly in the context of school-aged children and their interactions with teachers. Have you ever wondered how something as simple as a name can influence a child's educational experience? Get ready to uncover the surprising findings from studies conducted on this very topic. Let's begin. This is the new generation. Hi everyone, in today's video, we're delving into the impact of a person's first name, specifically when it comes to school-aged children and how they are treated by their teachers. While names may seem inconsequential, research suggests they can play a significant role in a child's academic journey. Let's explore the intriguing studies that shed light on this phenomenon. Names are more than just labels, they carry psychological and social significance. From a young age, children begin to identify with their names, and they become an integral part of their identity. But how do teachers' perceptions of names influence their interactions with students? In a study of children in a Florida school district, conducted between 1994 and 2001, the economist David Figlio demonstrated that a child's name influenced how he or she was treated by the teacher, and that differential treatment, in turn, translated to test scores. Figlio isolated the effects of the students' names by comparing siblings, same background, different names. Children with names that were linked to low socioeconomic status or being black, as measured by the approach used by Bertrand and Molayanathan, were met with lower teacher expectations. Unsurprisingly, they then performed more poorly than their counterparts with non-black, higher status names. Figlio found, for instance, that a boy named Damarcus is estimated to have 1.1 national percentile points lower math and reading scores than would his brother named Dwayne, all else equal, and Damarcus would in turn have 3/4 of a percentile ranking higher test scores than his brother named Daquan. Conversely, children with Asian-sounding names, also measured by birth record frequency, were met with higher expectations and were more frequently placed in gifted programs. The economists Stephen Levitt and Roland Fryer looked at trends in names given to black children in the United States from the 1970s to the early aughts. They discovered that names which sounded more distinctively black became, over time, ever more reliable signals of socioeconomic status. That status, in turn, affected a child's subsequent life outcome, which meant that it was possible to see a correlation between names and outcomes, suggesting a name effect similar to what was observed in the 1948 Harvard study. Because of these groundbreaking studies, researchers found that teachers may knowingly or unknowingly harbor biases based on students' first name. They discovered that certain names were associated with preconceived notions about behavior, intelligence, and academic potential. This teacher bias could impact a child's educational experience and opportunities. Another study focused on the importance of correctly pronouncing students' names. Researchers found that mispronouncing names can lead to feelings of embarrassment and a sense of not being valued. Conversely, when teachers took the time to learn and pronounce names correctly, students felt acknowledged and respected, leading to a more positive learning environment. Furthermore, stereotypes attached to specific names can also influence teachers' perceptions. For instance, if a name is associated with a particular ethnic or cultural group, teachers can make assumptions about the student's background or abilities. These stereotypes can lead to either higher or lower expectations, affecting a child's confidence and achievements. A Swedish study compared immigrants who had changed their Slavic, Asian, or African names, such as Kovacevic and Mohammed, to more Swedish-sounding, or neutral ones like Lindbergh and Johnson. The economists Mahmoud Arai and Peter Skogman Thorsey, from Stockholm University, found that this kind of name change substantially improved earnings. The immigrants with new names made an average of 26% more than those who chose to keep their names. On the bright side, A positive name experience can have lasting effects on a child's self-esteem and confidence. When teachers use students' names in a supportive and encouraging manner, it can create a sense of belonging and motivation to excel academically. These studies shed light on the significance of teachers being mindful of their attitudes towards students' names. Raising awareness about name biases and promoting inclusivity can lead to a more nurturing and equitable learning environment for all children. As we conclude this eye-opening exploration, we must remember that names are powerful and carry the potential to influence a child's academic journey. As educators and parents, it's essential to be mindful of the impact our words and perceptions can have on young minds. Let's foster a learning environment where every child feels valued, respected, and empowered to reach their full potential, regardless of their name. If teachers face and acknowledge their own attitudes, they can then self-monitor for their influence on performance. For example, if an instructor finds that she has an implicit bias against African American names, that instructor has the ability to ensure in several ways that she does not allow that bias to interfere with objective judgment of student work or interactions. Hyper-awareness and vigilance then occurs so that fair, equitable treatment of all students occurs. Setting monitoring habits to respond to all student communications in a timely manner can help lower the risk of not responding to a student that may be at risk for instructor bias. Providing depth, validity, and warmth while grading, for example, is yet another way to practice unbiased behavior. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us on this thought-provoking journey. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more captivating content on human behavior and education. Until next time, thank you and good night.